Hey everyone, Lensman and Chilled back on Techopolis for, I don't know, pretty close to the last time. I don't know, we're getting there.
Getting there. Maybe this one, maybe the next one. We'll see.
Pushing through,
Probably the next one because we still got to make Enderium.
as long as you don't keep voiding your things into the...
Yeah.
Chilled just managed to void his wireless crafting terminals thing into the condenser. Oops.
Yeah. Oops.
And it would have given you one item for it. One little dot. So obviously these things require 256,000 items. We're just pushing cobble into it, but what was happening right now is that because we were prioritizing cobble into here, our scrap system wasn't running, so we're actually low on mob essence, which is required to make other stuff. So that's a bummer. In between episodes, what have I done? I've set up the patterns required for the Nitro power stuff. Threw down another basic mob drop duplicator here, so we can just manually duplicate some stuff, which in this case it was just some nether stars that I threw in there. But I've got this setup running. It's a little bit janky through the XNet system, but it's working, and that's all that matters. I've made a few Nitro energizing rods, and that requires like fairly significant amount of power, 20 million forge energy, a nether star, 2 blocks of redstone, and a block of the blazing crystal. So yeah, boosted a few of these rods, so this is now a lot quicker. I've got like one of each of these spirited going to the very low tier ones because they're like blink and you'll miss it, and then some of the higher tier like nitro ones here, for example, pushing out for the emerald one and yeah. So I think this is the last craft I require. Yep, it's the last one. I have queued up the 36 nitro reactor blocks because it's a quest. It's in our challenges line. We want to make 36 nitro reactor blocks, and that'll give us 1 tech bucks. Woo! No bonus loot in this pack. No, not at all. So yeah, this was almost done. It's at what 40? It's about 50%. So we just need another 10 million forge energy. That being said, our power is fine. I've just made like a couple 100,000 worth of crafting here, and we're still full. So we actually don't need the reactor, but I'm going to do it anyway because reasons. Questbook, and
Yeah.
because I want to.
More
But other than
power, more
that,
gooder.
what's that?
More power, more gooder.
Yeah, I suppose. Other than that, we literally we need to make the end techium, which will be in the end, I'm assuming.
Yes.
But I think you said it'll be very similar to the Nether setup.
Pretty much identical.
So we just need what, a couple of ender chests and some patterns
Couple ender
and
chests, couple of
one of those little combiner things,
ultimate
and
power cells.
so nothing super exciting.
Uh,
Um, we did make one other change. We were having an issue in the last episode where we couldn't craft anything from power automatically, which was odd. And so far, the only thing I could trace it back to was the dielectric paste. Now it was working originally, and for some reason it now doesn't. Now I wasn't sure if it was AE related, or so we've done a few things, and now we've just got this set up to be outputting the items and just constantly crafting with a drawer with a limit of 4 stacks. So that means it's got a whatever it is, the storage downgrade, and then an iron one on top to make it 4 times 1 stack, pretty much. And that's enough. That's enough to get us through what we're creating. But yeah, we don't understand why this pattern broke. It's the only thing that broke.
Pretty sure it's more of a server problem rather than a pack problem, if you know what I
Yeah,
mean.
it's yeah. I think there's actually let's see. I think the crafting card is another one that's broken. Making an applied to 6 crafting card. I tried to make one, end up making it manually. for this guy here. I think. Did I not put one in there? No, it must have been one of the. Must have been that one over there. Anyway, I yeah, made a crafting card. Yes, it was for this setup here, and I had to craft it manually, so I could put this thing in here. But again, as I said, we're getting close to the end of the pack. I made this little power discharger. It's just the basic tier one. Because I found that our recipes weren't reusing the rods if they had power in them. So anytime I broke one, I've literally been dropping them back into this to depower them. And then if we put them in the hotbar here, they will charge because of our wireless system. But at least this way they get to be used again instead of just sitting in the thing. 36 nitro reactor blocks. Boop.
Hey.
There we go. So that's, as I said, that was a quest. Hello. Challenge quest. Boop. That entangler thing, we've Child's done one set. He's literally that the matter condenser thing is just making the second set for this quest line, for this 4 quantum entangled singularities. I'm going to go and break a reactor.
You need them.
I'm going to break a reactor.
Go for it.
So, I don't know. Whichever one doesn't matter. This one's pretty full. This one is pretty empty. Why is one more empty than the other?
As in power-wise?
Yeah.
Well, if we're not using the power of all of that, it has nowhere else to go, so it's probably only been running one reactor.
I'm breaking the one we're running.
The
Yeah.
other one will kick in if it needs it.
Alright. So, I just need to make sure I click right in the center, and this should build me the block. Go. Let's see what this guy puts out, because I really don't know off the top of my head.
Well, the last jump was about 5,000, so probably 22.
Alright, so the generation factor is 5.4k. I better turn auto mode on. He is generating supposedly 76,000.
Woof, that's a big jump. Yeah, the last one was only putting out like 17.5.
So this one, yeah, it's generating 17 at the moment, and the one I just dropped down is producing 78. It's dropping slowly as it fills up, but 78,000. So
Wow.
that's decent.
Yeah, more induction cells.
So I think we're good for power, and if you really want to wait the time, I can generate the other parts required to make a second one, but I can probably drop the blazing reactor back into the system. I don't know whether I need to void power out of these. I don't think so. I don't think it has the same issue that the rods do where it holds power, but like, yeah, no, I can't drop it in there. But we can drop that back in the chest here, and then again, if we want to make a second reactor, I can go ahead and do it. But I don't know why we have individual blocks. Seems a bit weird. Because the craft to make the reactor should actually consume everything in it. And I don't know why we have like 1 niotic and 3 spirited just chilling in here. But anyway, it's not the end of the earth. Unless we're getting a bonus somewhere in our crafting. Yeah, but that top tier power generation. Oofed. Like 80,000 or 78,000 is a decent amount of power. No complaints about power anymore, sir.
Cool.
Otherwise, the only other items in this challenge area are to make the end technium and the final technium. Now, I'm assuming final technium is right up there with everything else
Mm-hmm.
in being silly. 2 of each.
Well, I mean, we
Plates,
still
yep.
gotta make the tanker's smeltery and make molten enderium.
Molten technium.
Did we get the? I don't know if we've got ender slime crystals up and running yet.
I thought you said you had it. Oh no, you have the stuff coming off the tree, right?
Well, it's just a matter of running a ender slime ball through the energized smelters.
We have ender slime crystals
Okay.
running. I thought. Maybe not. That's just a furnace recipe for ender slime
Yeah,
balls.
it's not coming up for that, so I'll make a pattern real quick.
Oh, yeah, we got 2,000 ender slime balls, so it just needs to be furnace and we'll be good. Just add it to the range of things smelting. Is up here, all the way at the end. Ultimate smelting factory up here. Same one that has the uranium ingots in it, I guess.
Probably.
Yeah, well, I figured save you the walk. So when the uranium ingot, just add it to that one. But that will give us the ender slime crystals. So that was nether technium, right? Oh no, end technium. End technium ingots requires 16 draconium, which we're making, right? 8 infused ender, which I think I've seen you've set up already.
I believe so.
Chorus fruit, you said it is in a cloche. The
Yes.
myelite is a mine over to the right of where I am right now. Ender slime crystals is what you're currently setting up. And then nether technium plate, we'll just have to craft a bunch of nether technium and go and camp out in the nether for a while. But molten enderium, that's
Yep. Need a
our next hurdle.
big old tinker's smeltery
With
and
what?
we'll probably set it up through the enderium blend rather than trying to melt down stuff. You know what I'm saying?
So using enderium ingots, basically. Um,
Well, yeah, making the enderium blend, which is what crushed ender pearl.
diamond dust, 2 ended pearl dusts, and 3 lead dusts
Yeah,
is 2 enderium blend.
yeah. I think that might be our easiest way to go about dropping it into the tinker smeltery.
Yeah, that way you
Or
get the
we can,
right mix. Yeah, I get you.
yeah,
Well, that's pretty easy to set up. I mean, we've probably already got diamond dust as a recipe, right?
diamond dust should be a recipe. Yes, we just need the lead, and we've got ender dust, ender pearl dust. We got one of those already set up, don't we?
I'm not sure.
I'm pretty sure.
Just looking through the patterns that are in here at the moment.
Yep, right there. Ender pearl dust with the diamond.
Oh, yep.
So
Ender
yeah,
pearl
all
dust. Oh
we
no,
have
that's platinum dust next to it.
oh, platinum dust. Sorry.
Yeah, so we need diamond dust then.
You should already have. I guess
Not in,
not.
not in those
Huh?
crushings anyway. What? Yeah, there you
Yeah, we'll have to make a pattern for diamond dust and stick it in that first barrel.
go. We've got iron dust, osmium dust, gold dust, and tin dust up in the very top one. So you can probably add lead to there, or and then smeltery. Kind of out of room for smelteries down here. Oh no, we got a bit of space over this side. I'm assuming it's just going to be a very similar setup to what we've got here for the molten glass, etc. Doesn't need to be anything massive, does it?
What are you working for?
I'm not working for anything at the moment. Just talking about the smeltery that we need to build. Doesn't need to be massive, right?
Would it needs to be a decent size. You could. I was thinking of sticking it up on top of the blaze spawner, the
What's
blazing
this?
blood, and stick it up there.
What's this smelter used for down here?
Which one? This one?
Oh,
Um, this was just kind of a manual. You'd stick it in there if you need something done, but if you want to make it,
I mean, do we need to reinvent the wheel or?
no.
Yeah, you can build one. It's fine. It's fine. Let's argue about it later.
There's a line right here we can hook up to. So
I don't know.
it'll work.
I'm just looking, reusing stuff.
I'm just thinking of where the what channels we have available,
Yeah,
coming
that
from what direction. You know what I'm
100% is your department.
saying?
You can keep your channels. I don't like the channels. It's all yours.
It would be nice. Yeah, RF would be nice, but you know, if it causes most servers apparently are stopping using it.
Nah, there's got to be reasons. Anyway, cool. All right. I'm gonna put a cut in the video, and we will work out where we're gonna build this thing, or if we're just gonna reuse that guy in the middle. But we should have all the materials to make one. I mean, Chilled's fairly fine on seared bricks, judging by the 24,000 that's in front of me right now, and the progression that's happening underneath this as they make themselves. But yeah, we'll get this done, and we will be right back. Alrighty, we're back. We've been playing for a little bit here, and I think the server's going to reset shortly. I'll do a reboot. Been collecting some materials for final technium when we need it. So for final technium, you need 2 of each, and there is a quest for 64 of it. I think it is. The challenges 64 final technium. So I'm just prepping up the materials I need now. All we need now is the end level 128 worth of plates, and we'll be good. I've set up a magma crucible here to melt technium down into liquid technium or molten technium. We've got just under 4 buckets here, so that's like 4. It'll take a while. We'll just dump some more in there, but I think Chilled has been busy over in the end setting up our little setup.
Yes, I'm just setting up the pattern for it right now.
Well, I'll go jump over there, and if because we don't have chunk loaders, I think I've got 9 levels. That should be enough. All right. So same sort of setup as we've got in the Nether. The pipes are a bit janky, but same deal. Molten Enderium is coming in here now, and then once Chilled makes a request, I'm actually going to put 2 Nether technium in here for speed. 1 in each. That'll halve the time it takes to craft. We've got energy cube here powering the 2, ender chest coming in, ender chest going out, and ender tank with enderium, molten enderium in it. So yeah, whenever you've done your pattern, sir, you can request away.
It will be shortly.
And yeah, because we don't have chunk loading, and that's just because we haven't jumped on the server page and purchased chunk loading. All the other chunk loaders are off by default in the pack, which is cool. It stops people doing some silly things with servers. But yeah, so one of us is. I've just been sitting in the Nether for a while, waiting for things to craft. You know, server restart in 5 minutes. We will obviously record up to the end. No, we'll. I think it won't quite be enough, even if I do record to the end. It won't quite be enough for this episode, so we'll come back after the restart and just tickle in the last couple of items. Hopefully, I'd like to get end technium done so we can hand in that quest. Which that's not the button I want. I want this one. So we're going to need 64 of it anyway, but I just need 1 end technium ingot, and then another 2 for the solar panel. We've probably just been rotating that solar panel through, right? Every time we need the newer one.
I probably believe so, yes.
The Niotic, yeah, they're all there. Some of them have power in, and that's probably why we can't use them to craft. Same, so we might need to run them through that thing downstairs. How's that recipe go?
It's being plain silly buggers.
Nice. Okay, so what do I need to make one? What do I need? I'm going to manually do it. Draconium, infused ender, chorus fruit, myelite. Draconium, infused ender. That one.
No, never mind.
Myelite. What else was it? Chorus fruit, ender slime, and nether technium plate. Chorus fruit. Stack of ender slime crystals. And now the technium plate. That's a problem. I've got one. I think I need. How many do I need? One. That'll get me one. How about that? I'll do this. There you go. That should push through, and hopefully I can pick that one up. Click, 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 click. No, I missed it. Went in the chest. Or did no? I got it. I got it. Hey, here we go. There's a quest. I'm gonna get some tech bucks. So I just need 2 more to make this last one, and then that's the end technium complete. Nice. So quite unfortunate. We're going to need to go and
16 coming at you.
okay. There they go. The downside to this is that it doesn't split properly.
Mm-hmm. Say that unless you use the integrated dynamics would probably be the easiest way to multiply them like that.
Or XNAT or something.
Or XNet. Yes, XNet probably is the one I'm thinking of, sorry. Although I can't get XNet to work myself.
It's not my fault.
I can do just about everything, but that just, for some reason.
As we discussed earlier, AE's you, XNet's me. It's all good. All right, so this is doing its thing. I'm going to chill here and probably be here after the server reset. So we'll let this process through. You should have enough now to make that last solar panel, probably. Should have come through by now. Most likely. Server restarting in a minute.
The spirited, correct? Yeah. Or is it the niotic?
It should be spirited. All right, I'll be back once the server's restarted. All right, that's longer than we expected it to take, but looking in the book, we have the end technium. We've made the solar panel, which Chill did in that last cut. In under challenges, we've got a stack of 64 end technium. And in our little combiner here, a stack of final technium ingots. Ooh. So that completes the challenge. Chilled jumped over and grabbed the dragon's breath. So that's nice. You just made that other quantum singularity. Do you know where they are? Do you need to put all 4 in?
They are in the system. Yeah, yep. Just get all 4 in your inventory, I think.
Sing. Okay, we got. There it is. That's the challenge chapter complete. Very nice. Now we are not going to be able to complete the pack. Not 100%.
Absolutely, not 100%.
Because we can't make the refined storage stuff. But this will be enough, I think. We can't make this creative controller because it's a refined storage controller, but we can make the creative upgrade. So if I type in creative, let's type it over here instead. Creative. Wow, there's a few things. So this creative ability, pop. There's the creative ability. The creative upgrade. There it is there. The creative soul thing. Boop. You made the defense stuff, didn't you? The end crystal plates?
Yep.
Yes, so Chilled went and made all these end crystal chest plates. There's the defense slot. What was the other one? We can't make the controller, as I said, but we can make
energy cell and solar cell.
the creative energy cell. So that's just a nitro reactor with the final technium around it. There's an energy cell. And then solar. Oh,
don't have that one in the craft, but
okay, well,
simple enough.
Let's book this one here,
Just a
solar panel
spirited with 2 techs.
Yep, so and it makes a nitro. Okay, cool. I just couldn't work out which one it was. Solar. So I'm just after a nitro solar. Boop. Done.
Yay! Pack complete.
So now I can just hit this button up here and go claim. And yeah, that's it, everyone. That's as much as we can do. As I said, we can't make I don't think we can make any of the refined storage stuff. I mean, we can try, but I don't think it'll work.
You can make some of it, but you won't be able to make the controller. They removed the pattern.
Like you could make quartz enriched iron, etc. But which we already do, don't we?
Yes.
So if I wanted to make, let me just make like 10 of them or something. I wanted to make a machine casing, for example. I'd need an electrum gear, which we probably have a thing to. Yeah, let's I don't know, have some of them. Come on.
Well, maybe you can.
We'll find out in a second. Just waiting for the quartz enriched iron to come up. So that's the machine casing. It's a quest.
You can make the controller, apparently.
Wrench.
Interesting.
We don't have the processors, so do we? Or
no.
Oh, so maybe we can. So I don't know. That's we've just stayed away from it.
Got everything to make them.
No, we can try and crank through and make it if you like.
Is it necessary? I mean,
no.
No.
No. What is the difference? Just the bit in the middle, right?
It's just instead of redstone in the middle, it's quartz enriched iron.
Wow. Not making much over here anyway. So yeah, maybe we'll do this after we wrap up. But pretty much this is it. The pack is done. I'll throw that in there. Here we can do this. Yay!
There we go.
The joys, right? Here you can have these. There's a creative energy cell. Have all the bits and pieces. But yeah, it's been a great pack. It's different, definitely different. Making all these technium. I've been saying it as technium the whole time. There's an N in there. Bad when you're reading it on the last episode. You go, oops, wrong spelling, wrong pronunciation. But it doesn't matter. But yeah, we've definitely had a bit of fun automating this base. There is machines everywhere.
Quick question: what's that command to tell you how long you've how long you've been in the game?
I don't know. Isn't it in statistics? Push escape and go to statistics. Mine tells me that I've only played a day's worth. I wonder what yours is. 1.06 day. Stay on the bottom. Scroll down.
Time played 8.75 days.
Seems about right.
Yep.
Yeah, so I've played a day. You've played 8 days. But you did pretty much design most of the base.
Yeah. Cool, cool. 29,500 jumps.
Okay. 29,500 jumps. I only had 2,045. 18,000 items extracted from ME storage. Almost
Oh
19,000.
my goodness. Items extracted from ME is 88,840. Added to is 88,529.
I've walked 41 kilometers and flown 25. Imagine yours will be a lot more.
Let's see. So many statistics. Sprinted 157 kilometers. Walked 323.
Oh boy. All right. Cool. I think, yeah, as I said, this is a good place to wrap up. We'll see if we can complete those other quests off camera. That again, there's no big major exciting things you get from it apart from a couple of bits of technium or tech bucks you get. Sorry. But yeah, we'll just try and tidy this up, and if so, cool. If not, oh well. We just can't use this system anyway. So whether or not it's a problem, who knows? But thanks everyone for watching. Comments down below. Thank you to the neighbours. We did just borrow a couple of items, so just to finish off the pack. Chilled can explain himself later. But yeah, had a bunch of fun here. We'll be on the lookout for a new pack shortly. I think we've got an idea. We just need to find somewhere to play it. Otherwise, I don't know. Maybe it's a direwolf thing. I don't know. Maybe we'll. But it's
Maybe if we can find an encrypted server, we'll play it. We never know.
We'll see how we go. Encrypted does look good. All right. Until next time, everyone. Thanks again. Hope you enjoyed it, and we will catch you all then.
Everybody have a good one.